Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
All right. So what's going on YouTube? Diggy546. I just did a video on Landon Dickerson, and he's very similar to Ben Cleveland. Very similar to Ben Cleveland and the way that they play, which is they're just both mean, ferocious, nasty dudes that finish plays, that lay people out on a regular basis, that are just strong. Just stronger than they need to even be. And that's just my favorite kind of offensive lineman. One thing I'll say though, Ben Cleveland probably has a little bit, probably a lot less technique than Landon Dickerson, but Ben Cleveland just whoops people on a regular basis, and it's just fun to watch. As I said, these offensive linemen that just bully people, it's what an offensive lineman is supposed to be. So let's just watch what Ben Cleveland is all about. You're going to see Ben Cleveland right here, your right guard, and what he's going to do is bury this man. He's going to bury the guy that he's going to block. He's going to completely bury him. And then he's going to, for good measure, just fall on top of him. And people don't realize the weight that comes down on top of someone. You know, with one of these huge offensive linemen falling on top of him like this. Engages with 56, he's already, and this is what I love. He's the low man. He's the bigger guy, but he's still using the proper technique to be the low man in this situation. And he's just going to drive him. And yes, 56 ends up being a part of the play. He gets an arm out. Nothing too crazy because, you know, you got the DB that was going to clean up anyway. But he gets the arm out. Yeah, but Ben Cleveland is like, listen, the play's not over, buddy. And it's just these kinds of plays where I'm just falling on top of you and, you know, feel my weight, and it's going to take me a long time to get up. And it's just these kind of plays where it just makes you just know that Ben Cleveland is here, and you're going to have to deal with this the whole game. And he even helped pick him up. So you got Ben Cleveland here again, and pretty much what he's going to do right here is bench press him, man. Bench press an adult. I don't know. Maybe he's not an adult. Maybe he's like 18, 19. Either way, this dude is the size of a grown man, and he's going to bench press him. 74, he's going to help 79 right here, and he's just going to bench press him. Like, watch the momentum that this outside linebacker pass rusher has, 31. Watch the momentum that's there, and then watch how his momentum immediately stops, like an eraser when he hits 74. It just stops. Sit down. He just stops him. Like, it's no effort for him. He's so strong. He's so naturally strong that a lot of these pass sets, if he can get his hands inside, and if you're not some freak athlete, he's just going to outmuscle you. Like, you're not going to go into his chest and make any moves. It's just not going to happen. And then he just bench presses him again for good measure. So this is what I mean by raw strength from Ben Cleveland. He's your right guard again, the offensive lineman that is the second to the left guy. If you still aren't familiar with where the right guard lines up, he's the guy that's second to the left on the screen. And it just shows how strong this man is. He's so strong that he has horrible technique, and he almost gets driven back a little bit, but he just anchors and he just recovers. And it's just all about, he just got to get his hands inside. He just got to punch here. He doesn't really punch here, and he catches them. But guess what? He's catching dudes, catching 300-plus pound dudes, and he's just standing them up. Like, just think about this. He's catching 91, and then his movement just stops right there. So this is a technique flaw for him, but at the same time, he's able to recover from this in college. In the NFL, he's not probably going to be recovering from this on a snap to snap basis, but he could sometimes. And with some of that new coaching, I think he should be good, man. And here we go again. You're just going to see more carnage here. He's just going to pull right here and basically just make this linebacker wish that he didn't suit up. Nice pull. He's not the most mobile guy, but he recovers from having to, step over somebody's foot. And he just goes and gets his man and just drives him until he finishes the play and just asserts his dominance. Like, get on the ground, man. It's time to get on the ground. And it's like this dude and Landon Dickerson are just so incredibly strong, and they just whoop people with no effort. I mean, only guys I've seen really do this to people. I mean, Mekhi Becton last year. I mean, these guys just throw people around. Quentin Nelson, but he had perfect technique. This dude is no Quentin Nelson. Don't misquote me. He's no Quentin Nelson, but he's definitely throwing people around. Just, go sit down. So on this play, you're going to see a little bit of his mobility. 74 again. He's going to head to the right, and then he's going to come back to the left. Realize that he was kind of over pursuing, kind of overshooting that play, and he's going to just end up just hitting this guy right in the mouth right here. So just watch it. Right, back left, helmet to helmet, helmet to the jaw. He's out of the play. He's done. I mean, watch him disappear. He's disappeared. He's gone. So again, just like Landon Dickerson, I don't have much analysis for these plays, man. He's just laying people out. It's very self-explanatory that, I mean, anybody could watch this tape and know that he's dominating people. And this is at Georgia. This isn't just, playing against Kentucky. This isn't some, background school. It's not some unknown school. This is a serious school he's playing at, and he's whooping people like this is high school. So you're going to see 74. You're going to see 74 again right here. And I just captioned this video. He'll never be the same again. You're going to see him swoop around here, and he should honestly be charged for this, man. You're going to see him swoop around here and destroy somebody. And I just can't see this guy wanting to play football again. I wouldn't want to play sports again. I wouldn't want to be a part of any kind of, competition anymore, because at this point, I feel like I've been retired. And he lays out 17 right there. Now, I don't know if you all can follow what's going on. I pointed to number 4 first, but he lays out 17. And watch the crunch and how the delayed fall happens. It's not an immediate fall. It's literally like, you hit your hand on something, or you hit your foot on something, and you don't feel the pain. You don't feel the backlash of what you just did to your body until a couple of seconds after. And he just crunches them. And it takes a couple of seconds for him to finally hit the turf. And this is just what you're getting with Ben Cleveland. You're getting somebody who's routinely, as I said about Landon Dickerson in my video a little bit earlier, routinely crunching people, laying them out. I mean, really playing a smash mouth brand of football. And I don't know about you all. There's talks about this team needs to draft a lineman first round. This team needs to do this. Listen, I want Ben Cleveland and Landon Dickerson. I'll take those dudes on my football team any day, and twice on Sundays. I really will, because you can coach this. I'm saying you can coach someone who's going to be willing to go around and destroy people like this, who has this much raw strength, who has this much mobility. You can coach this. You can get the best out of him. And I think maybe he's not the most elite, pretty pass protector in the draft, but he's definitely going to help you in the run game. And he'll help you, he'll give you help in the passing game as far as the double teams. He's going to help you there. And I would take him in the 3rd round. I would take Ben Cleveland in the 3rd round, maybe even the back of the 2nd round, because I really like what he brings to the table. All right, so Ben Cleveland is just a mauler. He is a ferocious kind of offensive lineman, my favorite kind of offensive lineman. There's not much to say about him, man. He's a walking highlight tape of the offensive line. He makes you want to watch offensive line tape. There's not much advanced analysis. There's not much I have to say about his game, because it's self-explanatory. It speaks for itself. He crunches people, folds them up, eats them for breakfast. Any other way you want to go with that. He has a fun time out there on the field terrorizing the defense. And I feel bad for the guys who end up getting blocked by him. So you guys let me know what you think of Ben Cleveland. Definitely a big target of mine in the 3rd round. So if you made it this deep into the video, I'm calling you a D6 squad member. If you're a D6 squad member, you got to hit that subscribe button. You got to turn on that notification bell. And listen, I make all kinds of content for NFL teams. So if you're not a Giants fan, don't worry. I'll cover your team. If I'm not covering your team, let me know. And have a good one.